I was sitting at home doing nothing, so I decided to go on my YouTube channel and watch videos that I made at the very beginning of my YouTube journey. So these are videos that I made just over a year ago. But what's very interesting about these videos is the prices on some of these altcoins, right? So for example, if we take a look at Cardano, it was sitting at 53 cents, all right, in this video made over a year ago. We take a look at Cardano's price right now, it's sitting at 72 cents, but it went as high as $1.20. I'm going to explain why all of this is relevant in just a second, but let's take a look at another one. So this is a meme coin, a Cardano meme coin called SNEC. This was also posted over a year ago. The market cap was 128 million. If we check out the market cap now, it's 245 million, but this thing went as high as $600 million market cap. Or even this one, I made a H-bar video not that long ago, but H-bar sitting at 7 cents in this video, and H-bar now sitting at 19 cents, and its recent highs was about 37 to 39 cents. So as you can see, all of those coins went up in value since making those videos, even though majority of those coins came down significantly from its peak. They are still up higher than what was shown in those videos. Cardano is part of the US Strategic Reserve. HBAR is part of the whole coins made in US movement. So there's bullish things for those specific coins. But during those time periods, I was buying, and I was buying a whole ton of coins. Matter of fact, if my wife knew how much money I was throwing into the market, she probably would not be too happy about it at that point. After she's seen the amount of money I made, obviously she would be smiling. But at that point, I was just throwing money into the market because I felt like the market could only be down for so long before making its way back up. And right now, seeing how the markets have been performing, I'm thinking the exact same thing. It can only be down for so long before it starts to rally again. So when I see days like this, day after day after day after day, just red, 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 it doesn't faze me whatsoever because I've been here many times before. I do think that a year from now, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to open up my YouTube channel. I'm going to go through older videos. I'm going to pull up some of these coins that I've been talking about, whether it be Ondo, Caspa, Say, or whatever coins I've been talking about. And I'm going to be like, wow, I remember when this price used to be at this level, and now it's much, much higher. That's what I think is going to happen. Now, nothing in this video is financial advice. At the end of the day, I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. Before I continue in the video though, for anyone that's looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're still playing around with leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link is going to be in my description down below. But getting back into the video here, some of you have probably heard me say how, as investors, we should never ignore signs, because if you ignore signs, you're going to miss out on massive opportunities, especially in the crypto space. For example, Bitcoin's ETF back in the day before, BlackRock and all these people got into it. But we all knew that the ETF was more than likely going to happen. But the question is, what did you do about it? Did you buy Bitcoin? Did you buy Ethereum? Did you buy any altcoin? Or did you just sit there and said, let me just see how this thing plays out. If the ETF gets approved, then maybe I'll hop in, depending on if Bitcoin is starting to make its way back up. Or like, what was your plan during those time periods before the ETF was approved in the US? What was your plan? Because most people don't have a plan. Most people's plan actually is to FOMO in. As soon as the prices are skyrocketing, that's when people want to FOMO in. They want to ignore the signs and FOMO in later. And right now, there is a sign which indicates that the crypto space is going to explode. Some people might look at the crypto summit that was held at the White House as a nothing burger. It was a complete fail. It was a complete waste of time, but I completely disagree with that. And the reason why I disagree with that is The crypto summit being held at the White House was a massive sign that lets us investors know that the crypto space is moving in the right direction, no matter the current volatility, no matter what is happening with these coins going down day after day after day because of the whole tariffs war. That is the reason why these coins are going down. But eventually, the tariffs war is going to come to an end. And are you perfectly positioned right now to take advantage of the upcoming bull run, the upcoming explosion that's more than likely going to happen in the space? Are you perfectly positioned? That's what you guys need to ask yourself. I know these are scary times. People don't want to buy during fearful times, even though you're probably sick and tired of hearing this, but Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors ever, said buy when everybody else is fearful and be greedy when everybody else is fearful. But people don't want to be greedy when everybody else is fearful. They want to be fearful with everybody else. And I just think it's absolutely hilarious, right? You saw in the video at the beginning, right? At the beginning of this video, how I showed the low prices on Cardano, SNEC, and HBAR and stuff like that. Around those time periods, there were some fearful times in the market. People was talking about war, people, I remember, and I think I've told you guys this a couple times actually. I remember going through a comment section and I was like, guys, I'm buying, because these are the times to be buying. And people's like, you expect us to buy when there's a potential war that's going to happen? And I remember I was just laughing because people will always be fearful with everybody else and people want to be greedy with everybody else. And what have I told you guys before? Anytime people are celebrating, that's when you should be sitting on the couch. And when people are sitting on the couch, that's when you should be dancing and celebrating. And that's the way that I have been approaching crypto for the last few years, because I've learned the hard way. Always celebrate alone. Don't celebrate with other people, because people's always going to be bullish when everything is going up. But when everything starts going down, they're no longer bullish and they're going to say we've entered into a bear market. If you guys have been on YouTube long enough, you'll notice that a lot of influencers flip-flop. They flip-flop all the time. Whichever direction the market is going, that's going to indicate whether or not they are bullish. And this is why you have to tune out the noise sometime. Follow the signs. Don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the bullish signs. And that's how you're going to make a killing in the crypto space. Now, if you're wondering what are the signs that we're seeing, well, there's a bunch of them. But to name a few, the strategic reserve, obviously, that is one of them. Another one is the Trumps teaming up with Binance. Absolutely massive right there. We've got Kraken that I believe recently applied to get listed on the NASDAQ. Like, take your pick. The Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETF, Solana potential, like, you can honestly take your pick at this point. The crypto space is moving in the right direction. And if you continue to ignore the signs, you're not going to make any money. So this is why I'm going to continue to dollar cost average. Not only am I the type of person that learns from past mistakes, I'm also the type of person that learns from past success. And I've made success in this space from not ignoring signs. But it's up to you. It all depends on your goals and your dreams, your ambitions, whatever it is. Do whatever you guys want to do at the end of the day. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to buy the dips slowly, but I'm definitely buying the dips. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.